We're here with Louise Marlborough, director and founder of a relatively new organisation called Pretty Vacant Dublin. Now Louise, you're trying to repurpose buildings that fell by the recession. Tell us why.
Well, I came back to Ireland about a year ago and noticed that there's a huge amount of empty spaces. I'd had an idea back when I lived in London around 2005 for using spaces. So you'd see a building and the tenant would move out, there would be a period in between where the place was empty and then a new tenant would move in. So because I have an arts background, I thought, well, that would be a good exhibition space. So yeah, Pretty Vacant is set up to repurpose vacant buildings as temporary exhibition spaces for artists. So it's benefits for the artists, give them the opportunity to show in an alternative space because it's not your traditional gallery. We're keen to work with emerging artists, students, recent graduates, people that might not get a chance to show in maybe a traditional gallery space. It's also got benefits for the business community. Obviously with a lot of vacant buildings it tends to bring down an area, I suppose, so I want to bring activity back into the area, enliven the spaces and draw potential customers into the area. And also people who maybe wouldn't want to go to a normal gallery, they might be a bit intimidated by it, that they might pop along and see it, or they might just stumble across our window gallery as they're going about their business.
And what do you make of the Dublin art scene in general?
It's kind of like a village. It's quite small. People are connected, which is great. It's like a real life Facebook network. People are also, the positive about it, people are very accessible. People are happy to meet you and talk to you about your ideas, and yeah, it's great.
And how does it compare to, say, New York or London? Yeah, we'll wait for the truck. Yeah.
I suppose, yeah, I see it as a village. London is a huge city and you kind of will never bump into someone or connect. Someone won't really connect to another person within a certain community, but Dublin is you'll go out one night and you'll meet someone that you know, or you'll go and have a meeting with someone and they'll know someone that you went to college with, or yeah, it's a real network.
And because New York is doing something similar to Pretty Vacant, how do you think it will take on in Dublin?
Well, we've had great response so far. We had our premiere exhibition last month and got great publicity from on the radio, in Le Cool. We had an article in the Irish Times. So yeah, it's really lots of positive feedback and just hoping to build up on that.
And the buildings themselves, I mean, how have you been going about getting permission, or tell us about the process of finding some of these spaces?
Yeah, I suppose the first thing was just to go around and start tagging them, photographing them, writing down the address where they are, and started to build up a list. So I did that last year and the list just seemed to be endless, constantly finding new buildings when I'm out on my travels or my daily business. So I kind of stopped that at a point because I thought it could go on and it needed to go to the next stage. So I started by finding out who owned the building, contacting them, seeing if they were interested in the idea, hopefully having a meeting, and yeah, keep working on that. So this exhibition in Smock Alley building has been supported by Smock Alley Theatre, so hopefully other people will come on board. They see it's been done now, and yeah, go from strength to strength.
And it's a new exhibition opening today.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what makes up the exhibition itself.
Yeah, this exhibition is called Me, Myself and I. It's running from today, 22nd of February, until the 1st of March. It's a window gallery at 15 to 17 Essex Street West in Temple Bar, and it's supported by, again, Smock Alley Theatre. It's a series of photographs by an Irish artist, Karen Forrester. She's chosen to use photography to express her experience of bipolar. So the images are quite dark, quite dreamlike. She feels a bit disconnected from the world, and she's looking at the world with a new perspective. So this is the resulting images from Karen.
Great. And finally, Louise, tell us, how can people help out with Pretty Vacant Dublin or get involved?
Yeah, we're always keen to create new collaborations and partnerships. We have Facebook page, which is Pretty Vacant Dublin. We have a website, PrettyvacanTDublin.com, so if people want to get in contact, if someone has a building that they'd like to donate, that's fantastic, artists who might like to propose a project, or anyone who's just interested wants to drop us a line, then yeah, that would be great, fantastic.
That's great. Thanks very much, Louise.
Thank you.